Welcome back, dweebs, to another episode of the Weekly Dweeb. We are back. With me, as always, is my good friend Kev. Kev, how are we doing today, buddy?
Oh, living the dream, pal. It's a little bit of a hybrid clip, this one. This could have easily been a Wednesday night show topic if we weren't in
Usually
the
would.
throes of the Star Wars 9 movie review.
We are deep in a tornado, a rabbit hole of Star Wars movies that there is no time for anything else right now. So we're going to do a little crossover episode here, Kev, because we have no time. You know, last week we spent over an hour talking Revenge of the Sith, and I'm sure we could have done it this week to take away. But why would we want to take away from our disdain for the movie we're about to watch? What the fuck are we're about to watch? I was going to say Empire Strikes Back. We've already done that one. We are about to watch.
We can do it again if you want.
We should. Whatever the Force Awakens. That's right. So yeah, that's what we're about to do. But we've got Star Wars news on the Weekly Dweeb this week, Kev. I hope you're excited to talk about this. If not, we're going to do it anyway. We've got Star Wars Starfighter news. The Ryan Gosling movie has found its villain. Deadline is reporting that Matt Smith has landed the villain role in the new Lucasfilm movie. He is, as we were talking pre-show, is a bit of an enigma for Kev. He's pretty much in everything Kev's never watched.
Yeah, dude, he's all over the place. I was like, oh, cool. They hired an unknown actor to play an important role. Oh, wait a minute.
Yep. I was like,
he was in Morbius.
Yes, he's in Morbius. However, he is also the 11th Doctor in the Doctor Who series, which neither of us have watched. Just putting it out there for all our British friends, because we, of course, have people that watch from across the pond. He is currently Daemon Targaryen in House of the Dragon. He's been in 17 of the 20 episodes in that show. He's fantastic in that role. Very creepy. He has landed the villain role in Sean Levy's upcoming Star Wars Starfighter movie. They are starting to shoot this fall. It will debut May 28th, 2027. So we've got a few years. Exact details are vague on who he'll playing, other than it's going to be the villain. This is a quote. It says, sources say execs made the decision to go Smith to play the next great villain in the Star Wars universe. They also cast Mia Goth in an unknown role. It is reported that I'm going to pull this one up here, change this, that she is going to be the niece of Ryan Gosling, whoever he plays. So I don't know much about. This was announced in early June. We just kind of missed this. She's going to be in Guillermo, or I can't say Del Toro's first name. We know how well I am with names. She's in his Frankenstein. She's in Odyssey, Kev. Christopher Nolan's Odyssey.
Let's go. Everybody's in that movie.
There is. Which we got to see the trailer for before Fantastic Four.
Ooh.
Did you see it? The trailer?
No. I strategically show up to movies
45 minutes late because there's ads now and shit. Yeah, it's crazy.
I caught one trailer, dude. I was so proud. It was that bullshit Avatar that I'll never watch.
Yeah, the original was awesome back in the day when you got to watch it on IMAX in a simpler time.
I'll take your word for it. I'll stick with Fern Gullies. Moving on. Can I stop actually? Because I would like to protest a ridiculous claim that this article made, that apparently Disney made. I don't know who made it, but the assumption or the assertion that Matt Smith would be the next great Star Wars villain
is what it says.
Excuse me. Sources, you already have the next great Star Wars villain. His name is Grand Admiral Thrawn. You idiots. Do not do this again. Don't do it again. I thought at the very least, it's like, okay, we're going to get to right a wrong here. The Disney sequel stuff has been, for the most part, just awful. But hey, we're getting Thrawn pulled back from Legends lore. We're going to be able to focus on Thrawn, and won't he be just the great next big bad? And here we are, some unnamed baddie from a script that probably isn't even finished yet is supposed to be the next great bad guy. I thought I was gonna like this, James, because he does look like he has a very evil face, which I don't know if that's meant to be a compliment or not, but sorry. But this feels like they just said, oh, you know what? Giancarlo Esposito. Like, it's just like, oh, hey, there's 5 or 6 guys that play villains a lot. Like, we just need generic villain. Like, do they know what character he's playing? Because it just sounds like they're like, oh, this guy will be a great actor. So whatever role we decide, whatever story we eventually write, he's going to be great for it.
You are right on that. We have Thrawn coming. Like, let's give him his due. Like, we didn't. I don't think the execs saying that. It just literally says sources say execs made the decision with Smith to go play the next great villain. That's the lines. Don't really know who said it, but yeah, we got Thrawn. Like, let him have his moment. Come on, don't fuck that up. However, they are getting some big name roles here, Kev. Ryan Gosling and him across from each other. Some big names for the future of Star Wars and Starfighter, which we don't know anything about. And it is, Kev, it's fucking 2 years away. It's not till 2027. So we got plenty of time. He is awesome as Daemon Targaryen. He's awesome in that role. It's the role I know him from. I am huge Game of Thrones fans. Fuck the last 2 seasons. Don't act. Of this first series, they don't exist to me. And they've meddled a little bit in season 2 of House of the Dragon, where they cut an episode because of money, but they didn't say that. But when the show ends before a really big battle they've been building up all season, you gotta figure it out. Anyway, he's great. It's gonna be fun. I have hope that Sean Levy can finally give us a good Star Wars movie. Is The Mandalorian and Grogu coming out before this though? I think it is, right? So like we're not even there yet. Shouldn't they wait to finish that all up before releasing this movie, don't you think? Because this is post what we're about to watch.
I will maintain what I have said for the longest time with Disney, whether it be Star Wars or Marvel. Maybe just wait until you have an actual idea, and then you can cast actors to play in a story that you think will work and be a good fit, as opposed to saying, well, we need a Star Wars movie. That I still don't understand how that lesson hasn't been learned.
They're never learning that. Have you seen the dollar signs? Dollar signs, Kev.
Maybe one movie every 3 to 5 years. But that's what I'm saying is it's a law of diminishing returns. The dollar signs aren't going to be there anymore.
Well, we just talked about how
there won't be any money to share.
They didn't. I mean, this was before their time, but they should have learned their lesson with Attack the Clones when it wasn't the highest grossing movie of the year for the first time ever. It was the first Star Wars movie that was not the highest grossing movie that year. So they should have learned their lesson then. They didn't own it then, but they should have saw that and been like, hey, pay attention.
I don't care what your favorite flavor is. Eventually you get tired of eating ice cream every day.
Especially when they're not good, right? Like the recent releases were not good and it soured it. So you get Mandalorian Grogu comes out in 2026 and then this comes out in 2027. They're a year apart, May 22nd, 26. And then, what did I say? May 28th of 27. Yeah. So might be a little too close to each other for my liking. Like, we're going to be introducing a new.
Hopefully they have nothing to do with each other. Is all I was going to say.
I don't think they do. I think the Grogu stuff, the Thrawn stuff is all in that era, and this should be post Episode 9. Is what I believe is correct. I think this is post everything, so not connected, which is good. But also, I'm still like you. Star Wars used to be event movies, and then they wrecked that by releasing 5 and like X amount of however many years they did that with most of them outside of 1. I would argue maybe we're about to watch 7, and I think 7's good. I remember it being good, but it also is just A New Hope remade. So the only good one from that is Rogue One. Clarify, it is not the Rise of Skywalker. However, you may have thought that for all you people out there watching. So I guess it ultimately comes down to, if they're good movies, it doesn't matter. Problem is they've not done that recently. So pause until seen otherwise. That's my thoughts. Am excited for Matt Smith though. He's a good actor. Ryan Gosling, great actor. They're good. So Sean Levy is good director. Didn't he do Deadpool? Is that right? Is that where I think of his name from?
Your guess is as good as mine, sir.
Let's look. I think he did Deadpool. One of the Deadpool movies. Let's take a gander here. He might have done Deadpool and Wolverine, actually. Yeah, he directed Deadpool and Wolverine. So that's
okay.
So he's done a big franchise before with big names, big characters, and I think he did a pretty good job. Deadpool and Wolverine's pretty fun.
I hope Ryan Gosling plays a Ferris Bueller-esque fourth wall breaking Han Solo reskin. That's what I'm expecting.
Jesus. And on that note, thank you guys for joining us this week for the first segment of the Weekly Dweeb.